Warning, I'm just having fun with old cars. I hope you get some tips and a good laugh from watching, but don't do what I do on your projects. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Rusty News Report, sponsored by Rusty's Speed and Custom. Rusty's Speed and Custom. We are here today with a special report because we are currently getting the leading edge of a hurricane / tropical storm / rain / flood. But sounds a lot cooler if we say we're working in a hurricane. Anyway, let's go to the field and get a report on how the weather is.
Yep, it's raining. It's gonna keep raining till it floods. Then it'll rain some more. Can I go home now?
Okay, it would appear that Carl is not enjoying his job today, but he signed a contract, so sucks to be him. Anyway, that's our report for now. We might be back later if the storm intensifies. Now that you guys know that there's a storm brewing, I am gonna try and get some work done anyway, because I have an hour or two, which won't be enough, but it'll be better than what I would get done if I didn't work for that hour. Excuse me? Or two. I'll insert a clip probably now. Now. How do I do this? Now. I think it worked. Maybe. That clip shows you just how bad maybe it won't show in the video. I don't really know. I haven't watched it. This shifter I got is just worn slap out. And even though I do like it better. How do I say this? This truck's been through a lot of renditions. When I owned the truck the first time, which if you don't know the backstory on that, my very first video is about it. When I owned it the first time, it was a 4-speed manual, but it granny low, so we'll call it a 3-speed manual, which was awesome. I love those transmissions actually, because I have not been able to break one, and I've driven some of them pretty hard, including this one before it got taken out. And then I got rid of the truck, and it ended up with a turbo 400 in it that's in it now, and they put a low car shifter in it. And when I got it back, I'll be honest, I hate the low car shifter. You gotta put it attaches to the transmission, which is a problem because it vibrates like crazy, because the motor vibrates and transmission vibrates, and all that gets transferred up through the shifter. Also, it was too tall, the one that was in it. If it was shorter, maybe I could have lived with the vibration deal, but it was, I might have an old picture or something of it, maybe I'll post, but it came through the floor here, and the shift knob was, well, probably higher than this one, maybe maybe same area, which doesn't bode well for what I'm saying, because that means this one's pretty close to the same height. But so I didn't like that, and I ran across this shifter on Marketplace. I got it cheap, and I can never figure out what I want the end product to be with this truck. So I just do different stuff with it and keep changing it until I figure out what I like. The shifter turns out to not be what I like. So, in saying that, I don't know that the shifter I'm gonna put in it is gonna be one that I like, but we're gonna try it anyway. This, I'll put some kind of link or picture or something. This is, I've had this for a while. I just haven't taken the time to put it on. But this is, it's a floor mount shifter, so it'll actually bolt to the floor. And then there's all these thingy-majiggers that I gotta figure out how to put it all together, because there's actually a Mr. Gasket version of this, which I'm pretty sure it's the exact same kit, just labeled by Mr. Gasket. It might come with instructions, it might not. I don't really know, but I can tell you this one does not. And that's because I shopped around until I found the cheapest person selling the kit that looked identical to the Mr. Gasket one. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna like this either, but as they say, you don't know until you try. Okay, I don't know how the sound is gonna be or what you can see, but I'm doing the best I can. So, rule number one, working on old cars, get a Leatherman. Worth every penny. You can get one as cheap as like $35. I will never not carry a Leatherman again. And I got paid $0 to say that. So, this is kind of a cobbled together mess, because I built it. So I kind of know how his stuff is together. We're going to start with pulling this shifter cable off. And some of you might be thinking, don't you got to lay under the truck to undo the shifter cable? And the answer to that question is yes. But I'm going to see if I can't remove this whole situation and maybe reach it from the top. Simply because, you know, it's hurricaning outside, and I really don't want to lay in the wet ground. So we'll see how that plan works out. It won't. Mark my words, I will be laying in the wet ground before too long. Maybe even sooner than I thought, because I thought this would go through that hole, and it does not. Anyway, let's get, oh god, I need 7/16 the American 10mm. Not really, that would be a 3/8, but whatever. Potato, potato, as they say. Loosen, don't tighten. Dummy. That bolt doesn't have a nut on it. If 3 wouldn't have held it, 4 definitely would have. Wouldn't have, or would have. I don't know. Shifter, goodbye. I'm pretty sure there's nuts on the back of this, but we're just going to see if they'll just fall off. And that is going to be a no. So now, let's pull the whole tunnel out. One. Ow! Oh, I didn't need that finger anyway. Oh, okay. Ah. Please hold. Oh. Good enough. Not good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Now, this should all come. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna finish taking this apart and then, we'll start trying to figure out this new thing. You know, I can't help but wonder if it would have been easier just to lay under the truck. You ever, try to save yourself work and make yourself a bunch more work? Oh, God. Come on, little buddy. You can do it. Come on. Oh, yeah. We got it now. See how easy that was? You just gotta get on your knees and lay on your belly. Never mind. I take that back. Pretend I didn't say that. Okay. Piece of cake. Alright, well, got my new shifter hooked up. Works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I might get a little bit of extra breeze through here, but I think it's gonna work out fine. Just kidding. That's as far as I'm gonna get. It is fogging up in here. Yeah, I used up a bunch of time finagling things, and surprise, nothing's working out very good. So yeah, we'll get back on it at some point. I would like to work on it tomorrow, but you know, Hurricane Helene or Helena or Heina or Heine, I don't know, whatever it's called, it's supposed to flood us out tomorrow. We're supposed to get like 6 inches of rain or something like that. So don't know if tomorrow will be the day, but I don't know. When I get back to working on it, you'll know about it. See. Weather update. It's barely raining now, but it's windy. Yeah. Really coating everything with water. Can I go now? Oh, we're having a storm. I don't know if you guys can see all the stuff going on back there. It's not raining much, but it's windy enough that the little bit of water that's coming down is going everywhere. So that's good. I still want to get the shifter done in this thing. So Hurricane Heine Ain't got nothing on me. That's just a joke. If you live in Florida, I hope you're alright. I know they got a ton of flooding and stuff down there. But I'm in Tennessee, and all we're getting is wind and rain. So, anyway, I screwed with this shifter some more, trying to figure out how I'm going to make it work. Nothing that came with the kit is really working out very good. So, keep that in mind if you're going to buy this kit. The more I mess with it, the more I don't like it. But we're here. I already bought it and I can't return it because I've had it sitting on the shelf for a long time. And we'll make it work. And then if we don't like it, I think the next step will be to find a column for the truck that was a column shift to start with and just get that hooked up. But that costs money, and I already got this, so we'll try it. This is the arm that comes with it. It kicks over to go, this goes like this, so that goes down the side of the transmission. I don't understand why it's angled like it is. Very unnecessary and kind of a problem. I'll show you when we get in the truck. I may have to make another hole higher on this and cut all this off, probably. The way the shifter's set up, it's got a detent kind of for park, which actually the way it came, I gotta move the little roll pin to the other side for it to actually work. Again, I don't know why it's like that. I guess because it was cheap. So you don't have to, the ratio here doesn't really matter. If you had a shifter that had a detent or like a stop at each gear selector, you would have to make sure you can get the ratio right between that arm and the arm on the transmission to make sure it sets in every gear. This doesn't have that, so as long as the rod will go in it in park, it kind of counts on the transmission to kind of hold itself in gear, which, again, I said it once, I'll say it again, I don't really like this thing, but we're gonna do it anyway. And let's go in the pickup. I put an arm on the transmission, the one that came, I can't get it off right now because I tightened it. The one that came with the kit is, you have to have a specific bracket on your shift arm in order to use the bracket they sent. And guess who doesn't have that? This guy. So I had a leftover shift arm from when I did the S10 that I was able to make work. I had to open the holes up, but I think it's gonna work. This rod should go, find the hole, this rod will go like that. I think I kind of showed this sitting in there. And the other thing I gotta look out for is the emergency brake cables are here, and then the speedometer cable is here, which honestly, my speedometer in the dash is just, the ratio is wrong. I guess I could try and figure that out sometime. Anyway, another project for another day. So I gotta make sure, I'm gonna have to make sure this somehow lands above all of that stuff, because I can't go below because there's too much stuff in there, and that arm can't operate in that. Like, there's the range of motion on the shift arm, if I leave it that long, is too much for the space. So the good thing about leaving her floor really dirty is I very accurately marked where I think the shifter is going to end up on the tunnel piece. I also kind of eyeballed a little mark back there, so I know kind of this way. And the next step is going to be, I'm going to put the tunnel back in place and go ahead and mark it and cut it out, because I don't, oh, okay, just some big old dogs running at me. That's fine. Go home, buddies. Go find your home. Oh God. Close enough. She gone. Hey, I don't know how this video is going right now. I was talking to you, and then 3 large dogs ran towards me. So I stopped to figure out what was going on with that. I don't know. They continued on their way, so whatever. Once I tried to get them to come to me so I can get them, maybe figure out where they live. But whatever happens. So then I just kind of started working on cutting the hole and getting the shifter mounted. I just have it in with 1 bolt right now, and now I gotta do what I didn't want to do, which is I'm gonna have to lay under the truck and try and figure out if I can make this thing work. Current situation, I'm under the truck. Sun is out for the first time in days, and it's still raining. So that's pretty cool. So, hello. This is hitting the inside of the tunnel, so I'm trying to add some bend here. I have no measurements and no precise way to do it. So, hammer, crescent wrench, vise, 1 checkered van to hold the vise because I don't have a good table to put it on. Just the way she goes sometimes. Let's see, based on my eyeball, I don't think it's moved at all. You know, little wacky do. Now, back under the truck again for a test fit. Okay, I'm about out of phone battery and time, so I'm trying to get all this thrown together. It comes with these. It comes with these clips. They're supposed to be for the shift rod. I don't know if I got ones that were messed up or what, but I don't know. Focus. You see how they're like, I don't know. I can't see any way that this is going to hold anything together. So, you kind of see how it is. I'm going to rebend it and then show it to you how I used it. Ah, it's so windy. So, I kind of bent it pretty much just like a regular clip. It is offset a little bit, but it's, golly, about to be like Dorothy. Like, I'm gonna be, or the Wicked Witch might end up under the house. Golly. Anyway, I rebent it like that, and now this side right here, you can slide in the hole in the shift rod, and this will kind of retain it. I don't think it's right, but it's what I got, so we're making it work. Okay, there's what it looks like installed underneath the truck. I did have to cut the end of the shift rod off just for, like, if I wanted to put it in low gear, it was gonna run into the transmission bell housing. But it does, I gotta pull it down. Maybe, can I do it while it's holding the phone? Okay, come on, baby. Okay, so now it's in reverse. It goes through all the gears, and now I got a little bit of space there. And that's park. So now I'm gonna finish up top and show you that, and we'll call it done. Okay, there she is. I put the the boot and the little trim ring on, I put this in the brake and just added a couple little brakes to it to make it kind of fit around the radius a little bit. It's pretty cheesy, but how can I? So you go down, so there's reverse, neutral, third, second, first. So I don't really trust it to stay in park all that well, which is worrisome to me. I also don't like that it's clearly trying to mimic a 4-speed manual shifter. Whatever. It'll be fine. It seems like it's going to be fine for a while until I save up my pennies and, doll hairs and get, I still think I'm going to end up changing the column and doing a column shift eventually. I also got to go back and I think the next video I'm going to try and do all the metal work and stuff on that transmission tunnel, because obviously it looks terrible. And I've done a lot more metal work since I made that panel that is sheet metal screwed in there, and I think I can do a better job than that. So that is gonna be the end of this video. We did get it installed. It does work. I feel like it still might be better than the ratchet shifter, because I was just getting tired of fighting with that thing. But yeah, that's kind of that. Gotta get to dad duties. So I've been goofing off all afternoon, and I got other stuff to do. So I guess we'll fire it up, move this thing, and wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. If you like and subscribe and all that stuff, I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know what's going on with this damn thing. Now it won't run worth a crap. So, anyway, the shifter works. It sucks. I don't know if you saw, I missed the gears a bunch of times. So that sucks. But, oh well. It is what it is. See you next time.